Happy game day, Railers fans. Welcome inside the very first episode of this year's Railers Rundown. I'm Tim Foley. Well, the Worcester Railers host the Reading Royals here tonight at the DCU Center, a 6:05 puck drop. I had a chance today to catch up with Railers forwards Anthony Callan as well as Jordan Kaplan. Standing alongside Railers forward Anthony Callan. Cal, it's the new year, it's a new season. Game 1 of 72 starts here tonight against the Reading Royals at 6 p.m. Just your first impressions.
We're just really excited. Put in a lot of work over the summer to get going, and it's finally a game day.
You're going to be on the line tonight with Anthony Rapace as well as Jordan Kaplan. Talk about your expectations skating with those two guys.
Obviously familiar with Patch, played with him a lot last year. Great player, same with Kaplan. New guy coming in, and I think that we can have a good line together and hopefully put a couple in the net.
It's been a good competitive camp. It's led all the way to this day. Just talk about these past 2 weeks and what you've learned about this group.
I think this group will work hard. It's a great group, putting in a lot of work with Bob and Tuz here on the ice, and I think we're ready to go.
Railers forward, Anthony Callan. Thanks, Cal.
Thanks.
Here with Railers forward Jordan Kaplan. Cap, new season, new year, getting ready for this first game back with the Railers. Just talk about your thoughts right now heading into a puck drop.
Personally, it's been a long summer. Just excited to get back into it. We had a couple weeks of camp here, and I think the boys were working really hard and finally getting a little tired of beating up on each other. So it'd be nice to do it with another team in the building.
You scored in the preseason game last week against the Maine Mariners in that 4-0 win. Just talk about that game, how it went, and how it felt to get one in.
There were some nerves going into it. You never really know how the first game's going to go. So luckily, puck kind of bounced off my stick and went in there. It was kind of a fortunate bounce there. But it's always nice to, get one on the board and get the season going as so-called season, I guess, preseason. But either way, it's nice to get the boys rolling like that.
Talk about this group so far, what you've learned about them in these first 2 weeks of camp.
We got a lot of guys with grit and hard work, and I think when you have those two things, it's a good recipe for success, and I think everybody cares and is bought in from what I've seen so far, so I'm excited to see what we can bring tonight.
Railers forward, Jordan Kaplan. Thanks, Cap.
Thanks, Tim.
That's it for today's episode of Railers Rundown. Puck drop between the Worcester Railers and the Reading Royals coming up at 6:05 p.m. If you can't catch the game live, be sure to tune in on Flow Sports and on 98.9 Nash Icon, the Worcester Railers Radio Network.